in your hands through your imagination. Did you not know that? Did you not know how special you are? 1 in 8 billion. That's like a miracle, you know? And there's no one else out there in the world like you. You hold this key in your hand of intuition and one, but you just got to trust this process. You're not trusting the process. You're just rushing something that can't be rushed. Because we're all on the same clock, if you know what I mean. So I feel like, hi. Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you. I appreciate that compliment. Someone's been giving you mixed signals from someone being like confusing and unclear when it comes to making you family or with their family ties for some reason. It's like, why are they trying to get you, feeling all, messed up like that? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. Welcome. Welcome. I am the Oracle. And, yes. I thank you, divine God and goddesses of light, goddess Nyx of night. I call on thee to clear the fog and fear and bring the answers near and clear for our collective to see we were meant for eternity and energy. In your name, Lord Jesus, I pray. Amen. Follow your heart always is the key to, is the golden key to abundance. Following your heart by trusting the process is the golden key to abundance. So remember that when this person's giving you mixed signals, you're not going to be down forever. You know what I mean? You're going to be back up and you're going to remember, this circle of drama bullshit that happened in the past. That kind of, that you had to protect your heart from. This is a clarity read and kind of a love read of healing. Refracts this wisdom like this crystal. Your soul remembers everything. So don't be confused when it comes to spilling the beans on this person and revealing everything that it holds, the sacred stillness and awareness that you hold. They're jealous of it in this stillness and this rearranging itself for you, the universe, because you're in favor of the universe. You're a star, you're a superstar. This is for a specific few. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next collective. And if this message is yours, you will know in your heart without a doubt, influencing comparison and truth. Outside voice confirming you are not a reflection of the crowd. Remember that. You are the star. What was I just saying? You are the star. Ow. Just trust the process. The light, the star that dispels darkness, that keeps the voice going, keeps the world shining. I feel like you're a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. Or you could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius when it comes to going with the flow and trusting the current within. Oh my gosh. No, baby. My spoiled little brats. And miracles and a quiet purpose, like this devotion. Yeah, see? So this is also Leo. No! Sorry. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Like I said. This light, this star. water energies, inferior energies, in this sacred pause of awareness. Maybe you have a song named Breathe. I don't know why it reminded me of Candlebox. Um, Maybe you're planning on having a candlelit dinner and proposing with a ring. The world rearranges itself for you. People are jealous of this and your stillness. I'm telling you, you are the star here, and people are clout chasers all around you, and they want to feed off your abundance. They want to feed, they're like bottom feeders. In the union, they would call them scabs. Anyways, by keeping tabs is keeping close eye on your actions and others. But look at blessed be the universe that gives and takes. Thank you for your gifts. We need to have this attitude of gratitude when it comes to receiving and sharing blessings from above. Each time we start over, it should be a lesson learned confirmation by following your heart. When you're here and then you're reflecting back, this should be your thought. How blessed you were and how you were afraid to trust the process, but you did, and look how everything worked out. Whole again. Look, self-trust, union, you're the calm in the storm. You were never lost, only learning to return again. You were never lost. You were never lost. You were just running to get energy out. But you know who butters your bread. You know what I'm saying? You know that. I really feel that. And, yeah, it's an alignment, a wholeness, an alignment, a karmic lesson. What was I saying? Okay, a karmic lesson, and it could have to do with this, okay, lover's key in relationships that need to be learned. And you're not going to go without learning or collecting $200. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Through prosperity is the key, and you will be prosperous. I feel like you have the gift to see the truth in people and their true intent. Yeah, the destiny, this golden thread of everything that you touch becomes a part of your return. In this soul compass of intuitive, I have a lot of light workers here. Hi, light workers. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. Releasing expectations. You can't expect to please people because you can't please everyone. You just got to do your best. And that's what makes you the best, is by doing your best. So allow this to unfold naturally. Don't try to rush the process. Trust the process. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you're doing this as you grow. Look, if you've been seeing feathers, this is like synchronicities from your ancestors trying to get a hold of you. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Look, supportive circle. Yeah, ancestors. Alive, and spirit guides too. Yeah, people that truly cared and supported you when they were on Earth. People that were patient with you. Maybe they were in the medical field, or they're Sagittarius. They could have been a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, in this trust of nothing rushed ever truly blossoms. You know what I mean? Nothing rushed ever truly blossoms. It just brings these mixed signals and broken hearts and unmasking motives that you ignore because you just want serenity and peace, and you're just trying to survive at this point. Your heart is already broken. You pray and meditate all the time because your heart is just broken. Maybe you've been sleeping a lot, or you noticed a lot of different things that you didn't notice before because you're working so much. And now that you're working more from home, or if you're at home and just a hobbyist, you know, you're noticing a lot more. But serenity guards you. Look, this woman that believes in the serenity prayer, maybe went through the program that inspired you, that captured your ideas, was your muse. Peace key is the key. Look, it's confirmation. Peace, finding that inner peace. This is her. A feminine energy, moments of stillness and unfiltered truths. Someone will speak with unfiltered truth. Why is it always gotta be the most beautiful? You know, they have the most, I don't know, this guy has the most beautiful skin, you know what I'm saying? But gosh dang it, people need to start speaking up. Everybody, we are all one. Confirmation, happiness is what it is. It comes from fulfilled heart and harmonious relationships, you know. It, and I just did a video on this before, or a short. It's happiness is what you make of it, you know, every second of a second. And sometimes you have to not conform and address the white elephant and go back to the basics of physics to get it figured out. Maybe you're afraid of public exposure with somebody. And I think it's because you're really not into that person anymore. Yeah. Or you would be like June Carter and Johnny Cash. You'd be like Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks. You know what I mean? You wouldn't be like um afraid to be like, yeah, that's my chick, especially if she was really hot, you know what I mean? Or that's my dude, you know what I'm saying? But the women aren't really like that. But it's a trust thing. I think the woman doesn't trust him for sure by the way he acts, because that's giving her reason, and I don't know what his deal is. I feel like it's a situationship. Intuitively talking, okay? Just listen to the universe. You might have to do a lot of the meditation with the singing bowl. I feel this. Don't let it get to you. I feel like he's using maybe your things, or the fact that you only have, like, I don't know, your certain things, and you can't make a move at the moment. He uses that against you, this masculine energy, keeping secrets. Yeah. Soul key, soul whisper truth, depths unlock strength. You know, you are the answer. Just remember that. You have the answers inside, and you know the answers, and you need to follow that intuition and learn this karmic lesson so you can get your inspiration and peace and happiness back. I hope y'all can hear me well. I love physics, philosophy, science, chemistry. I'm kind of a nerd. Cosmology, marine biology. Uh, anyways, yeah, this person is keeping secrets, this clout chaser. This person that's afraid to show you to the public, or what is messing with your family ties, they really don't feel like they don't include you in anything. And it says it here in the cards. You just got to trust the process, that you hold the key, because you're not going to be in this situationship forever. Okay, look, Leo, Aries of passion and determination. Okay. And the King of Wands, and the Queen of Wands in Leo, and Sagittarius in the Temperance. Okay, prosperity is key here. It's flowing through with gratitude, with this abundance, a wealth that you've never experienced before, by a water sign. I feel like you're going to get married to a water sign, like an air sign is going to get married to a water sign. You know what I mean? I feel like an air sign is going to get married to an earth sign. But maybe not the earth sign they're with now. I don't know. It's mind games. It's all about manipulation. If it has anything to do with that, then no. It's going to be someone else. I feel like you're very adventuristic. You're very smart. You like to travel. You've never really traveled because you've always put others first. Um, if I did the math backwards, I could probably figure out your birthday. And being an adventurous person, and this is the Knight of Wands here. An adventurous person. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this person is going through a midlife crisis, but it's like I feel very like narcissistic, bad energy here. I almost want to stop. See? Silence for a minute. I need silence for a minute. Really, because trust brings rest and regrouping the truth. So let's light some silence. The cave key, yeah, the darkness here in the past of insight, and when you look back, you see this, how you grew from this and learned from it. Silence, keeping secrets. If you want peace and prosperity in the present, let's light this. Energy is really bad. I don't like it at all. Get away from people that don't support you, collective, or believe in you, or include you. You really need to get away from people like that, collective. I am so sorry to give you that news, but it's true. That's better. And the sooner you could do it, the better for yourself, I think. You know, but the divine always has a funny way of working out things better than we could ever imagine. You know? Like, honestly. He does, doesn't he? Or she? Or yeah. I'd like to think that God is kind of like, RuPaul. Anyways. I love RuPaul. She rocks, dude. Anyways, this is also a safe space, a safe place, safe haven for everybody. This is how the singing bowl works, and it's actually meditation because you're supposed to keep one frequency. And it all comes from your back and your shoulder. Okay, so yeah, we did bless this message. Let this be pleasing to Goddess Nyx of Night. Not too keen of her kids, but it's not her fault. She did her best. What can I say? Bless this place. Bless this space. Bless leather and lace. All that is to come and all that will come and will be. As we manifest wealth and a lot of money. In your name, Lord Jesus. And whatever you pray is okay. Amen. You know? And just remember, it's like everything is possible for those who believe. And that's in Mark. Your name could be Mark. You could have thought of an ark. You could like Mars. You could be a cosmologist. I feel like you're in the 9th house of how actually learning about your new like body, if you were in a cocoon and then a butterfly, right? Because 8 is rebirth and then 9 is waking and awakening. So you're going through an awakening in the 9th house and in the 2nd house of materialism through communication. Yeah, you do something maybe for communications, confirmation. See how the divine works. he'll tell you. Or the divine will tell you. Let's see what this person wants to say really in their heart, but they really don't know what to say. But let's see. They might have something to say of value. I feel someone, let me see. Maybe this is a person you've been thinking about. That fantasizes about you, that can't go without you another day. He's or she says you take their demons. Going another day without you is like sucks. You know? I'm in love with you. I'm ready to take the mask off. Remember what I was telling you? You should watch the video from yesterday. I was telling you about the person wearing this mask, the stage name or something. Remember that? Thank you so much. I appreciate it, you guys. Thank you for all your compliments. So yeah, protect your energy. Always protect your energy. Don't let just people touch you, or just don't shake anybody's hand. I always do this, like, hey, because especially after the pandemic, it's just weird anymore. Do we have a time frame here for this? Here, message. Ooh, the season's falling of the leaves. Fall. I also feel air energy of the east and a fall. Timing is perfect in fall. Maybe you're going to fall in love. And to this person is very anxious about delay or being ignored and has trust issues because of those elements in her life from others. And her optimal outcome is not the best. So that's why maybe surprises aren't the best when it comes to this air energy. Yeah, definitely. Someone that's ego-friendly and graceful and giving and humble. That your person is afraid to publicly expose you and admit that you're, because they're a clout chaser. The first moment of doubt. What did I tell you about the first moment of doubt that you have? Can you see that? The first moment of doubt you have is, when the flutter stops, is a warning that it's not right. If you have to question it, is he going to come back? Does he love me? Most likely, no and no. Let's address the white elephant here. No and no. And I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but no and no. Okay? What was I telling you about the first moment of doubt? Yay. Darling, chemistry. You don't have the chemistry. It's not strong enough to keep you guys together. But you do deserve love, and you are lovable. Just know that, dear. And, what else for my collective? You need to forgive and learn. You hold grudges. Yeah. Keep an open mind. Just remember that when it comes to your soulmate, because everybody has somebody. And keep your expectations to where they're at. Don't change them. Because it'll just lead you to addictions affecting your romantic life anyway, and codependency, which would be an awful, vicious circle for you. I do not recommend that. No, collective, don't do it. I'm going to start doing a TikTok soon after I reach 1,000, so please subscribe, like. I need some hearts. Give me a stream of hearts, please. That's how I get in the algorithm. And then subscribe, like, and share. That's all I ask. You don't have to donate or anything. You could do the one free thing and like this video. And I would be so fucking grateful. And subscribe. I'd be so fucking grateful. Thank you so much for being here with me and being a part of this you know, um, lively stream and this family. Thank you so much. When having these heart-to-heart conversations, you know what I'm saying? This is what's going to be happening for you. You're going to have heart-to-heart conversations, thinking now this could be the one. I feel like you go back and forth on, is this the one or is it the one? You know what I'm saying? Silence is key. Observing, that's why. Listening is better than talking. Because you learn more. And how are you going to learn to fix the mistakes if you're talking? You don't have children. You might want children, and if you find the right person, you might adopt. If you find the love of your life. But your love life in this unfiltered truth is being affected by kids somehow. I'm not sure how, but yeah. I'm not sure how. A trust issue? Yeah, trust. Maybe a trust issue? I don't know. A situation calling for you to have faith that your kid's going to turn out to be the best. Maybe he's struggling. Maybe she or he's going through their teens, their terrible teens. You know what I mean? And they will. Remember being freaking, what, 17, 16, 17? You know, remember being that age? I mean, religious factors are an issue, according to a majority of your living area or where you live. Religious factors, I feel like you're confused. So yes, silence is the key. Observe, okay? Do the right thing no matter what. No matter what, do the right thing. Nothing's happening too soon. If you're asking, you know, of a clarity decision, if something's going to happen right now, no, it's not right now. Although they wish they could. Yeah. So maybe I feel like you're getting to know each other, and this, you, the intuitive, know exactly what they're doing because they did that with you when they met you. And you know their intentions now is not for what it originally was. It's like totally the opposite, to be some kind of like, I don't know, idol or something. I don't know, I'm really clear on that. Tell us more about this silence. Intrigued. Yeah, by the want. Okay, maybe this person's intrigued with a feeling of being want, you know, of clouding, people clouding over them because of a talent that they yet have a lot of work. I feel that they're a perfectionist, but they're maybe they had an open relationship, but they were never open-minded. They're control narcissist, covert maybe. Thinking they could control or dictate others by making them feel bad. So if that's the truth in your case, that is not right. That's like almost a form of bullying. And don't, you know, be afraid to say something. It's, you know, it happens to many people and it just goes unnoticed. You know, life is something to celebrate. As being acknowledged is important because hello, you are somebody. Okay, and if you're sober 10 days a day, you succeeded in a very small goal, but you accomplished something. You were sober for a day. You see what I'm saying? Small goals, small goals. A quarter, at a quarter two, that's half. Half, I feel like 100 here. Yeah, because it's in the reverse. But, wow. something about this coming Friday. You're going to find out some kind of truth. So don't flip out. Stay calm. Like, in the eye of the storm, stay calm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Maybe someone wants to call you their soulmate and they're trying to express their love, but they're in a bad position. And they feel like even if they made effort, it wouldn't matter, but it would. You can't just give up like that. Well, you can, but that would be like, who likes a quitter? No one likes a quitter. Can't just quit, dude. Gotta keep going. Let's see what your ancestors have to say. Right quick, Yoder. Thank you guys for joining, subscribing, and liking. Please, it's free. Just like. Give me some hearts or some smileys or something. Because that's really what matters, is all the likes. Thank you for the person that liked. Thank you very much. I hope you're getting something from this message. You know if this message is for you. I mean, it's plain and simple, and you know the truth. It might feel uncomfortable because you know the truth, and now all your doubts are coming to light. And I'm not trying to scare you into anything. I'm just showing you what the cards are telling me. You know, you could change this by, if it is true, leaving, or if it isn't true, then it wasn't your message. You know what I'm saying? But everybody deserves the best. You know what I'm saying? And I want the best for everyone. Every one of you. Truth and clarity. Cut through the bullshit. You know. Truth. Let's get to the truth. The very faucet. I feel like someone carries a diamond album. This Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I feel like your counterpart needed to make boundaries, or you needed to make boundaries. It's like you're the one with the who okay is the key. Oh my gosh, let me let my dog in. I can't believe that. Come on, Six, what the hell? Really? Yeah, so yeah, these boundaries. Set boundaries. That's the key. Look, what was I telling you, Leo? Confirming. All right, and passion and Aries. Leo rules the sun, which is a cognitive mind. Be careful. It draws a fine line of being humble and then being too egotistical. And harnessing a power. See, it could be chaotic. It could bring a storm, confirmation, from a messenger of love if you're not thoughtful. And in this resonance, if you're not really in love with this person. You know what I'm saying? It's no secret. You think it is, but it's not. Your ancestors, they're like laughing at you right now. Soul warrior, shadow dancer. I feel like you're checking out as a shadow dancer. Embrace the wisdom within, you know, by being the light and casting a shadow. That's how you know you're the light, is if you cast the shadow. And be the light in the storm and the calm. You are very tenacious. Ancestral legacy you're going to hold. You want to hold this legacy, this air energy of guidance, going with this embrace of change. Yeah, you're definitely a protector. a protector of your soul's strength in Leo. You see? Make it make sense? Divine guide, following the call of your heart. Is it following the call of your heart? What does it say over here? Protect your heart. Listen to your heart. This is what your divine ancestors are telling you, Dreamweaver. I feel like you're Sagittarius or a psychic Pisces. Okay, weaving dreams into reality. The dream messenger. And interpret. You interpret people's dreams, maybe. Or maybe you're a therapist of some sort. Or you have a TV show. I'm getting like a TV show, like a Wendy or whatever, you know, like that kind of thing. I used to love that show, but anyways, yeah, this flow with the universe of guidance. I'm telling you that this water energy, fearless, facing trials of destiny. This is like the Five of Swords. No matter which way you look at it, it's awful. No one wins in war. No one does. You know, how is a beautiful woman like this ugly and unacceptable when you got war and God, everything else that goes with it? It's just people's perception are distorted because they lack the effort to want to do the homework to find out themselves. They just believe the bullshit that they hear. In this hunter's legacy, utilizing your instincts and skills, I feel like you could live off Hunter. Hunter Avenue, Hunter Street, Hunter Grove. Finding strength in darkness, this Panther protector. This Cancer, Pisces, Scorpionic energy. Yeah, finding strength. That's where that Leo tenacity comes from. Voice of thunder. Like when you see something, it could really hurt someone. But you do every time you seize the opportunity, which you shouldn't. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. You want to be an angel of peace, tranquility, and balance. Doing the right thing, because what goes around comes around. This is also Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus energy. This is also Venus. Okay, because Libra came up, I believe. And that is of creative pleasure, touch, beauty, values, you know, connections, independence, pleasure, touch, love, agape love for others, this wisdom and healing, this spirit of the sun of happiness, of helping others, connecting to the future through stories, maybe through older people or keepers of the stories. Enhancing your intuition with gems and crystals. You are a person an intuitive. You're definitely an intuitive. You could have intuitive in your business name, but you're a wise prophet, an alchemist, turning challenges into wisdom. This song of the ocean flowing with life. You're definitely is a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and or this is like water that has passion. The phoenix that rises above. You're struggling right now, but you will come through. And when you come through, you won't forget who took care of you and who didn't. Okay? And this awakening in spirit, in greed, and making your legacy and being a prophetic, you know, of wisdom for our future. I feel like maybe like me, I have several predictions that came to pass that I've recorded 3 of them on this channel. It's Guardian of Light, embracing light, dispelling the shadows. Yes, an ancient sage. I feel like you're a new sage. This new sage of ancestor. Yes, and I feel like there is an older sage watching now, ancestral, and you don't know what to do for your loved ones, so you're seeking maybe advice or just what others are doing. And I think that's really cool and sweet. You're like a really cool person. The keeper of the stories is what you are. Yep. I want to say you're a fire sign, but or of earth here. Wow. Amazing collective. Divine guide. You're usually a guide for others. The angel of peace, the soul person, the dancer, the voice, the glue that sticks everything together. This air sign, you know, maybe you go with the air, and maybe the air has its own sound of music, and you have a passion for this music, maybe for harp or flute. Was the first instrument ever made, believe it or not. I thought it would have been a drum, but no, it was a flute. For those that wanted to know. Yeah, what did I say? I thought it'd be a drum, and then drum, twa da 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 da. Yep, something's going on. Maybe you've been seeing bats a lot. It could be a sign. Awakening. That you're going through your awakening of ninth house and your fighting spirit. You know? Shielding of spirit. Protect your soul's strength. It's like you don't have anything to protect. I mean, there's no reason to be all weird about this oracle of revelation, insight, and truth, and revelation. No reason to be weird about this person as a gift, and she's using it, or he's using it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like now you're trying to compete with that, or your person is trying to definitely compete with that. Look, shadow key. Yep, because you are the real star. I'm telling you, if you're not in the light, there's no shadow. Learn from yesterday's lessons. Have this understanding. People get angry because they don't understand shit. It's not a punishment. It's a preparation. And that's the thing. It's a cleansing. A preparation. You know, it's no freaking secret. It is what it is. By cleaning your mind and spirit and removing any negative energy, air energy. And if you've been seeing feathers, this is also a sign. Yes is the key of freedom. Breath carries clarity, a business read. Wind shift the path, freedom opens doors. This is Gemini, Aquarius, which is the star, or a Libra, which is karma, and of lovers. So it's doing something that you love in truth. You know, maybe you have a partial, or maybe you're just doing something or helping someone to benefit yourself, and it's not happening fast enough. So now you want to return them back to the store like they're a product or something. That's how this person feels. It's like home is always open and lots of peace. It's like what home, what family, and you know that through emotion reflection and truth of the 11th house, 11, angel number 11. Okay, through echo of the heart. Every feeling carries a message of return. Every feeling of divinity, earth sign of Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Every moment is filled with grace and dignity and love and prosperity, and you have a chance to do something about it. So do it. Don't take any second for granted. But if you're with someone, you shouldn't like pretend not to be with them, especially when you're 60 years old. It's not like you're gonna be like this huge sex icon. If that was gonna happen, you would have been a big sex icon when in your 20s, you know. But you're going through like this midlife crisis. Look, shared experiences. I feel like maybe someone you're with is going through the change of life. Maybe you kind of could understand if you could see the full picture between you and the difference between others, and not judge so much through your own intuitive knowledge. Okay. Step with trust. You know, you don't trust. She doesn't trust. He doesn't trust. They don't trust. Trust, trust, trust. Starting to waver. Doubt surface. Then you know. Then you know. Look, this radiance, this always radiance, truth bearing key of integrity, clearing illusions, honesty. Freedom brightens all. Remember, honey, radiance dissolves shadows. Radiance. Okay? It awakens this light inside, creates joy. It's not punishing boundaries. It's not like punishing, it's just creating, you know, limits and limits. Definitely limits, especially if you have PTSD like me or CTPTSD. Yeah. It's complicated, don't ask. More complex than it seems, that's for damn sure. And the whole thing's becoming like this balanced alignment, finally, never broken, but unfolding, finally. Things are this creation sparking this new adventure, future, this different shaping of the path, because everything is changing in life by going with the flow. You're constantly going with the current and things are changing, so you just gotta just stay calm and know that you can't control anything but your actions, and keep it at that. You know what I'm saying? um it's the rhythm, you're a musician, the awareness, the one, the nowness. You are safe in the pause of the between moments, through this understanding, and the key to this deep connection that you have with source, with creator. Courage, kind, standing against the wind, not conforming to bad people and corrupt ways. You know, you're brave and unlock this freedom through self-love in the first house. Okay, you are a voice, you are a trendsetter, you are an intuitive, you are gonna be famous. You are gonna not just be famous, but I feel like you're gonna build off that and slowly become a huge celebrity in the psychic world. Definitely earth sign for some reason, Capricorn. um Taurus, Virgo. Yes, this loud to listen, too loud to listen, loud love, pressure, exhaustion, awareness. You're going through awareness, but you're so tired because you need to rejuvenate. See you in this silence, something to say. It's like you got to rejuvenate, you know, these double standards, and play the key, play the part. You got to play the part while you wait. I mean, we all do. You know what I'm saying? We all do. We all got to play that part. Being what? I am your oracle, the oracle key. Through this understanding, you will not have anger if you have proper communication, but you're looking at this person that's younger than you, I think, masculine energy, like something completely different. Yeah, prophetic, maybe unseen through symbols, mysteries. Pay attention, you know, to the silence, because that's when you learn in hermit mode, Virgo. The oracle awaits your touch. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, don't hold back. Someone's not being fully open with you. They're staying in their protective shell. Something about love. It's everywhere. They feel like uh, they might always tell you how beautiful you are, or just like how they've never been with someone like you, or they might not know how to handle you at all. And they've handled probably just lot lizards, but they've never handled someone like you, collective. It's like, what are you doing with this person anyway? What happened? Yeah, something unspoken, something desperate, something, some kind of survival defense mechanism, a repair to a victory, this ego check of staying humble by forcing to confront your own ego. for one, in distance and reconnecting with the inner voice that never truly went away. You just ignored it because of work, 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 go, 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 and creating this numbness. And it's just like, gosh dang it, it's just too much. Too much. You can't do it alone. I tried to do it alone, and I could not do it alone. I did a lot alone. I did everything alone, but that Ash, my girl Ash, my registered agent. So listening, what was I telling you about listening is the key. You know, you get more listening than you would talking. So remember that. When it comes to getting angry, it's because you don't understand something and you've got to listen and meditate and connect to inner self. Okay? Love yourself and self-love through this reconciliation. And I answer all questions. I don't speak Hindi, hun, but yes, I answer all questions. So go ahead and ask your question. Wisdom is key. Release crisis. Chris, what's up, homie? If that's you, embrace these new beginnings because here they come. You know what I'm saying? The wisdom key guides these experiences, unlocking truths. You can't run. You can't hide. So you might as well do something good with it, with all this energy in Aries. Ow. Or Sagittarius. Ow. Gosh. Leo energy in your chart. Sun, moon, or rising, grace, ace of everything. Ace of Pentacles just came to mind. Yeah, someone's holding back some information about money. And 8th house of rebirth. Every end is a new beginning. This is screaming Scorpio energy. Screaming Scorpio energy right here. Like, I don't know through this new perspective how scorpionic this could be. Through this wisdom key and this new perspective. Honestly, it's like, yeah, unexpected news. What unexpected news? It's not unbelievable. You already knew. You've been knowing. You know what I'm saying? And you've been keeping up your appearance, and so have they. I feel like you're trying anyway, and maybe you're creating wish bottles. That's what I'm doing over here. Creating these wish bottles. I don't know if you can see them. What is that? What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a light. Crazy. Alright, oh, okay, yeah. So these wish bottles here. Yeah, or casting bottles. And this is a cord cutting right here too. It's got a simmer. So, yes. Maybe you're getting your teeth done. Maybe you're 3 days away from your appointment from a bleaching. I don't know why I picked that up. But you're gifted. You're gifted, and not just a beautiful smile, but inside and out as a person. And you really have a natural beauty, but I feel like you're a glamour witch. A glamour intuitive, like a Leo almost energy. Yeah, definitely as Leo came out. Yeah, definitely. Crazy, huh? Person of insight. Person of insight. And awareness. Look, awareness. Be careful if someone... You're an inventor or something. You're working on a deck, a book, or something. So just be careful. I feel like you were a dancer. Enjoy every moment for every moment. Just remember that. And this balance with the feathers, I'm telling you, of more than one ancestor looking over you in your harmony of relationships. this Scorpio energy, I'm telling you, Pisces, Cancer energy, and cleaning the wounds and trusting, learning peace. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy. Anything new with anybody it's almost like a double standard, to be honest with you. Honestly, it's a double standard. It's a two-faced thing because honestly, to tell you the truth, it's very deceitful because they put on a front for a week and it goes away, and then if you uproot your life, you're screwed. So never just, you might think you might know someone after like 6 years of cutting their hair or longer, but you don't. And you never really know someone until you live with them or whatever, but or they're honest with you or whatever, but don't let it get you down, because if that person's not for you, like, the divine has someone better for you and they're missing out. And karma, what goes around comes around. You reap what you sow times 6, and that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? It's like a universe. It's like the big B, right? How chaotic it was, and how black matter, dark matter is expanding, right? Expanding, and we're continuing to expand as our galaxy is literally flying through this expanding space. You know what I'm saying? That's how it looks like, would look. Anyways, that's why it's so crazy. Yeah, it's like, anyways, so are we the future or are we the past? Because every star we look up at is part of the past. You see what I mean? In the gift of living, as our axis is imperfectly perfect to create life in H2 of all forms, which is needed for any kind of human life. As the very things like potassium, magnesium, all that stuff is in our bones and our skin and everything. So, yeah, I feel it's like that. And the more it expands and the more the time goes by, and the galaxies created the Milky Way, you know, after time. So it'll calm down and everything will be cool. You just gotta get through that rough patch. Yeah. And I think it's because significantly there's like almost a 20-year gap. If not a 20-year or a little bit over. That's why. That is why, to tell you the truth. Everybody says age is a number, and it's not. But it is, because it's different generations. You know, it's who can relate to you. You know, it's stuff like that. You know, and how far are you willing to go for your happiness and to understand? It's like we're having a relationship almost. It's complicated, you know, not literally, but like mentally tiring. Intriguing by pushing these boundaries. Yes, earth energy. So remember, through this info, you could change your future. Yes, you can change your future by all this info. It's up to you. It's basically your call, bro. You know what I'm saying? Through the soul compass, intuitively. It's peace and be the map. Let your peace be the map. Okay? When it comes to the supportive circle. Honestly, like, you don't need the bullshit. And neither one of you do. Really, you don't. It's stunning your growth there and resilience. Yeah, no. I don't think so. Don't think so, darling. You're too old for this shit. Yeah, return the key already. Return the fucking key. Okay? Just return the key and go. If you have somewhere to go, go, dude. I wish I had somewhere to go. And I wouldn't fucking be here right now. Okay? So home is always open to you. But people like me, I don't have a fucking home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I make my family. Like, family is who I make of it. And I'm an air sign. I feel like you are Gemini. Aquarius, Libra. Has a diamond. Someone has a diamond for you. Truth, clarity. They also hold a diamond record, which is new. And say goodbye to AFTRA. Yeah, sad. Merged with music industry in 2012. And, well, say goodbye to AFTRA now. There's YouTube and all these platforms because a person can make it independently. Now, if they put enough effort into it by themselves with the right knowledge of business, you don't have to get married. I'll tell every artist how to do it the right way so they don't have to get married and they can, you know, run their business pretty much. And then, you know, and know what's up and not get ripped off. For real, courage is key. Just say no. Self-love in first house. Just say no, intuitive. I mean, it's not that hard. Dreamweaver. Okay, Dreamweaver. Like, guys like that had to go through that for us. How fucked up is that? You know what I'm saying? And Althea. Poor Althea. So sad what fucking they went through. You guys should see The People versus Larry Flint. It's an excellent movie. It has Courtney Love in it. She does an excellent part. And it has Woody, is it Woody Allen or Woody Harrison or something like that? But he did the bowling one. He's funny. I'm bad with names. I'm sorry. Smoke and mirrors. Something about smoke and reflection. Yeah, don't be fooled by appearances, hun. Just because they're cute on the outside doesn't mean they're beautiful on the inside. Because true beauty lies within. It really does. And it makes your outside even more beautiful. You know? And if you're not good looking and you're an asshole and a narcissist, it makes you so ugly, dude, and so not attractive and so not wanting to be around. You know? It's just awful. That's awful. Honestly. I just no. Especially when someone tells you something and they don't go through with it. I fucking hate that. My hair's a mess. But you know what? I'm getting it washed. I'm gonna get it curled tomorrow. So. Or should I dread it? Can I dread it? Should I dread it, you guys? Fucking dread it. Fuck it. I don't know. I was thinking about dreading it. But then it rips it out. That's the thing. It just rips it out. But anyways, it is what it is. Damn. Let's see what Mother Nyx, Goddess Nyx of the night, has to say. Also feel letting go, maybe. Your last name is Leto. I don't know. Yeah, it's complicated. It's complicated. Why make things so complicated when life is hard enough? It should just flow easy. Why has it got to be complicated? There's no complication here in 2 and in 11, in angel number 11. You know? Oh, it'd just be too much for you. It'd be too much for you to make it easy, right? Knowing life is so fragile and having a hard time letting go or listening to this female, a female. And I feel like these bad experiences, like, really, I feel like they're eventually letting go, but really messed it up for future. Yeah, they don't listen. They just hear you. They just hear you. And you're a person that realizes how fragile, you know, art is. living is you realize that, which I can appreciate, coming to those conclusions in self-worth. Okay, here. And being playful about it, making the best out of it. Look, don't rush, don't be in a rush, don't be a panicked bird. Just wait until the door opens and you'll be free. You know what I'm saying? Have this deep knowing and understanding intuitive. Yeah, ignore whatever messages from haters because of your abundance. You know what I mean? People that really love you wouldn't treat you that way, High Priestess. I feel like your chakra is like your solar plexus and of your heart and of your root chakra. Heart. Yeah, calm down, little birdie. Wait for the door to open. Stop lying to yourself. Karma's coming. These cycles, karma's coming. You don't have to do a damn thing. Karma will get the person better than you ever could. I've seen it time and time again at the shop. You know what I'm saying? So, well, I can't tell you her feelings for you. Emotions come and go. You know what I'm saying? Like that, obviously, if she's not there, you guys had problems. So, I mean, if you have a doubt, like it came out, rewind the video because it came out. If you ever have a doubt, like this message is for you, you kind of missed the beginning. But just rewind the video when I post it. And it talks about, you know, equality and knowing when and stuff. Just rewind the video, watch the video from the front, it'll tell you more about it. What I was trying to tell you, but I'm on a different cycle right now. Like, it's hard to answer questions. Like, this karma is coming fast. For real. And this is good karma for the High Priestess of air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. A woman of vision. An empath. An intuitive. A psychic, clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient. Not afraid to take a risk, which they did. In confidence. What was I telling you about your sacral and your solar plexus, aura in yellow? In your confidence, okay? Look at this, High Priestess of Earth. You care about your health. And you should. And I feel like you're thinking of moving because of it. And this is letting your past affect you too. You've got to let go of your past. I know you're loyal. They know you're loyal. It's like, this is like loyalty. You know, loyalty. And it says here Stevie Ray. I don't know why. But anyways, loyalty. Okay. When it comes to building this wall, okay, yeah, in war, no one wins. You're a warrior for the spirit. You're there to save lives. You're there to remind people to stay away from the forbidden. You could be a public worker of individuality. Maybe you own your own security business or something. Or your woman is an intuitive and you do some kind of security or something. You could be a football player even. Yeah. And I feel like this intuitive built a wall because she was naive. Yes, this woman of beauty. Naive of how evil people are and lustful. Okay. So meditate and pray on this. Pray on it. Think about it when you look in the past. And this is you in the present. You are a beauty and people lust after you all the time. And it's like, I feel like your husband prays all the time that you stay. You know, like the person of water, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. This is change too. This is going with the flow, like I said. Everything's changing constantly. Maybe for the last 7 years, you've had constant change, but like, I feel like it's been one bad thing after another, one bad thing after another, one bad thing after another. Yeah. So don't forget, let it be a reminder by learning from your success. Happy birthday if you've been sober. I have since Easter from alcohol. High Priestess. Okay, of Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Of being very passionate about what you do. And even having to go with the flow of things, like lava and water. You know what I mean? Having a sense of a belonging and a home, which everybody wants. And I think that was your question. Are you going to own your home? And I see a successful deed right here with abundance. Yes, you will own your home because your efforts are going to be paying off. Definitely, you're going to be owning your own home. Collective congratulations. That's pretty rad. That was your question, huh? Interesting. No, you're beautiful. It's like, this guy would be stupid to cheat on you, for real. He would have to be the fucking idiot to cheat on you. Because you're like the whole damn enchilada and then some. But I feel like, yeah, it's like, yeah, what do you got to prove? That you go, you know, you listen because you're done talking to someone that won't reason. You know, and this is this narcissist. And if you didn't have PTSD before, or PTSD, you fucking do now, that's for sure. That's what that's stating. I'm sorry, collective. That's so fucked up. For reals, it is really messed up when it comes to this grove and comfortability. Yeah, still listening. Why? Because you have nothing to say. Because why? You can't say anything. You don't have an opinion. Remind yourself, when you get too comfortable, comfort breeds complacency. So don't ever let your guard down and get too comfortable. High Priestess of passion and desire. For whatever you do, you will succeed. I feel 5 is your lucky number. And maybe you're with 5, I don't know. But you're beautiful if you are. Anyways, yeah, no me diga. No me diga. Yeah, I like the way he plays guitar, but I would like to engineer him a little bit to make him better. A better sound, because I have a very good keen ear. Not many people have an ear like me. So, there's a couple things I've noticed. As a consumer, a listener, a fan, an observer from the distance, you know, and what people look out for and this and that. Let's see what else for you, collective. Let's do some tarot. I'm gonna bust out the Serum Merchati because I didn't get my intuitive Kev tarot deck. Yes, yet. And it was weird, like, I was, like, erased from Etsy. It was just so weird, like, computers are so effed up. I don't know what happened, dude. But him and I are in contact, so that's cool, and he's making all right. So I'm so fucking grateful, and I can't wait to get those decks because I fucking really love them. Like, I do. I feel like married to those decks. You know what I mean? I have for a long time. I've searched for him, searched for him, searched for him for a very long time. The moon, ow. Pisces energy, was I telling you of water energy of going with the flow of already seeking answers? You already know High Priestess of passion. King of Swords of Aquarius. Aquarian energy of the star. And the Six of Swords of getting away. A person of logic. Look, getting away of a divorce or from a relationship. Over here with this. Yeah. Yep. Like a finalization, a decision, and that has to be made. What did I tell you about the Six of Swords? Confirming the King of Swords here and Aquarian energy. So this person is a star that has gone through a divorce. Someone of the sun, maybe Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, someone that has been through, look, a happy, natural, happy person, but the reason is because they turn the bad into good. They make wishes come true. This person is standing. Well, he's kind of kneeling because he's grateful as fuck to be alive. That's why he's kneeling. But I'm telling you right now, in every other card, he's like praising the creator in this card. He's so grateful that he made it through the bullshit. That's how bad it was. Okay? So, that's why he's happy. Person, in general, cosmologist, this person that was divorced and has to make a decision that's lived to tell, basically. Sagittarius. Sagittarius that can do whatever they want. Oh, yeah. They don't have to wait for shit. They could do whatever they want. They could have whatever they want. And no matter what, in the Ten of Cups is going to be emotional fulfillment any and every which way. Even though they might seem a little immature. Maybe just younger. Or maybe they're older with this younger feel. Yeah, see, they want this. They want a romance with you. They want a romance with you, but they see that, is this the world? Okay, yeah. They want a romance with you, but they don't want to stop, your success either. This immature emperor that might look younger than he is, because he came like this. And this is like the high priestess in materialism to me. In the Knight of Coins here, this is telling you this is a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy for sure. And because it's in the reverse, it could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarian, star energy. This is all about a star trying to hide themselves. 5. I feel like you go by 5. Faith and having faith. Look, this chariot of royalties, like you're happy to do whatever you do, even if you couldn't do whatever you wanted, even if you didn't get royalties. I feel like you get paid, you don't just get royalties. Okay? And you made a decision, and now you're watching something or somebody that you broke up with fly away. You know what I mean? You've accomplished a lot here as well. This is Leo energy, but because it's in the reverse, I take it as going with the flow of water energy, which backs this right here. But you could be an Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius right here in the world. And then, of course, backing that. And, of course, emotional fulfillment, making sure that his or her woman or man is perfect, or person is perfect. In the Knight of Cups, this person is serious about you, collective, serious about your feelings, like really gives a crap. If you have money, if you're comfortable. The Magician, number one, he always comes, it doesn't matter, like, he showed himself, the Magician, oh my gosh. And then you have Justice of 11. So this is a Libra. This is karma. This is someone that can make all the aces in the deck upright. Okay? That's like the 10 of Pentacles right there. Just those two cards. These three cards here in karma. Yeah, good news. Water energy. All water energies for an air energy. So you got Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. I'm gonna be with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or of the star energy. Look, holding it down, being a Queen of Cups, holding it down. Okay, and the Nine of Coins, look, because her wishes never come true, you know, but they are now. They're gonna be someone really handsome, and the King of Wands, that's like a Scorpio. Okay, this is Scorpio Libra energy. That's why I mentioned that too. And this is also intuition. That's so fucking crazy right there. Just right there. In this water energy. Yeah, needing rest. Maybe not getting it. This air energy. Because they're very humble. Maybe they are poor. You know, when it comes to having and being inspired. Basically. Being inspired here in the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Just inspiration and Leo, Aries, having the energy. Sagittarius. And then this is, of course, the Ten of Swords. And you're pulling the swords out of your back. It's like people are betraying you left and right. They talk shit. They're two-faced. They talk shit behind your back. Or when they talk about you and you're not there, whether it's good or bad, it's considered gossip. Okay? So, no matter what, you're number one. But guess what? Number 10 in the Nine of Wands, you hold it down, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You held it down, dude, through the slander, through the shit talk. And I feel like everybody is going to eventually have to sign a disbargainment agreement before talking to you, because you won't talk to them. Just you alone. Because, you know, you have the perspective of the business. The star. What the fuck was I saying about the star? You're the superstar. I'm telling you. Aquarian energy. That's what this is all about. Independence. Being the star. Being the sole provider. Being logical. Having passion for what you've started to do. Being there. Being vicariously excited about what you do. And then, look, lead you to the wheel of fortune, because you are doing it. And you're doing it great. And you're making bank. Okay? Just because of your observation and your perspective. Look, changes. Look, no one's gonna die. But you've adapted to changes. With the Capricorn. That is the Capricorn. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but that's the Capricorn card. Yeah, no one's gonna get away with shit. So you're gonna build this fortune with either a Scorpio or a Capricorn. Look, no one's gonna get away with fucking shit if they try to screw you over. This is like bad intended return to sender times 20. Yeah, and the Five of Swords, what was I saying? Yeah, and then in the Ten of Wands, what was I saying about bad karma? And then in having all these options of the bad things that can happen to you back to back to back to back. The way these cards just came out. And then, no wish fulfillment. Yeah. Because you're a clout chaser. And so now you have to defend yourself. Because you're chasing this. Money. If you weren't chasing money and you put quality first, your dreams would be coming true. And that's a fact. Virgo energy. Look. The Hermit. Not alone. Or it could be a female Virgo. This King of Cups is kind of bipolar. But I feel like you have to take on the masculine and the feminine role because it came in the reverse. But the star here, the star here, okay? When it comes to, yeah, look at these wands. 5 of Wands. All these wands here. All these ways they're going to suffer because of their bad karma and intent and clout chasing. And your hard work's going to pay off because you did it the right way, through studies, through years of work, through diligence and patience. Even though you're not balanced right now, you're not going to be down forever. Look, right here in the 4 of Coins, people are greedy. And that's what you want to stay away from, Libra. Yeah. This is knowing the truth, seeing the truth. You're an intuitive. And the 2 of Swords reversed here. And the Page of Coins, proving all this to be true in this area right here. So this is in doing what they want to do in the Page of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands, of the Emperor, of the Empress, in Aries, in Hierophant, in Taurus. Yeah. Not good. Hey, little motherfucker. Shit.
What's the matter?
Fucking cat, dude. No. Fucking poked my eye, dude. Oh, Jesus Christ. So, yeah, this is not... this is just like a drama circle here. Drama, you're trying to get away. Pisces, 8 of Cups, walking away from all these fucked up emotions because it's not worth your energy. And that's what makes you successful, too. Maybe you love poker. Maybe you can count cards. Maybe you're a genius. Maybe your nickname is Genius. Who knows? But look, people know you. And you're heartbroken. People knowing you are happy, but you're heartbroken. You should be celebrating, but you're not. You're not celebrating. What's there to be happy about? And this is, again, the High Priestess. Look, someone's trying magic on you, and they can't because you're an Earth Angel. Yes, they think about the future. They don't think about the now. They have bad intent, so it goes back to them. It's like my girl says, I'm rubber, you're glue. It bounces off me and sticks to you. Okay, and as far as this, 2 X's here in the 4 of Wands and the Empress. Destruction in the reverse. This means destruction. And no wonder this came in the reverse. A Queen of Swords. This is truth. The 9 of Swords can't get sleep because of it. Because this Knight of Swords, through determination, proving the 2 of Swords and seeing the truth about all of this. Yep. 8 of Wands. Okay, things happening quickly. You need to slow the fuck down. Period. Or you're gonna get in a car wreck. I just got that feeling. This Earth energy. And you could be jeopardizing other people's lives. Slow the fuck down. You never think it can happen to you till it happens. Trust me, it happened with me, with my son. So, I never thought I'd have to cremate my son. You know? But I did. So keep that in mind. Alright, collective. Anyways, I hope that helped. I love these. I love this deck too because Ciro Marchetti, he really captured the fact that, look, and this is all about independence and being humble for you. This is like if you're nearsighted, that means you see from far away like this. If you're nearsighted, if you're farsighted, you see like this. So he has ones that has the bigger pictures with the faces that are up close, and then these ones I love. Okay, because I am nearsighted, so I could see from afar. I love how he captured that in his decks, and this is the Legacy deck. And the other one is, I have to look at the name of it, but I have it up there. Sorry, I poked my eye and it freaking hurts really bad right now with my legs, dude. They hurt so bad. They're so swollen. I really should go to the hospital. Like, seriously. But I don't have a car. I don't have anybody to take me. So if I die, I die. Right? We all gotta die someday. Look at this, the wheel and the sun and the star all at once. And then making a right decision. Look at that. That's fucking cool, dude. Just those, like how they ended up like that. Over an idea. Wow. I feel like you're struggling through in a relationship right now, and you're trying to get away, but you can't get away fast enough. High Priestess, this Pisces energy of going against the grain. This person of logic, determination, who sees the truth and intuitive. Dealing with a Virgo, hermit mode, not spending enough time alone, or at least thinking. Sometimes you just need silence. The less said, the better. And when people stop talking is when you gotta worry. Because now they're really thinking about taking off, dude. And, you know, I'm just saying. You gotta be careful with people. Look, you're all afraid that you can't make these lemons into lemonade. Yeah, maybe your wishes aren't going to come true, but at least someone's wishes are. Look at the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this person that you were helping, look, is going to be fucking rich, dude. You better be nice to this person. This person's not going to forget how you treated them. No matter, look, clout chaser. What was I saying? Oh my god. Clout chaser. Someone that isn't ashamed of you. Yeah, see, the Empress is all fucked up upside down. Clout chaser. Look, Empress's dreams are gonna come true. Yeah, I'd want to be her friend. I wouldn't worry about every other lady in the world. I'd want to be her friend. This Leo energy, Aries, Sagittarius of the Empress. Eco-friendly. This person is serious. Leo energy of strength. But they're really pussy. They really are. Don't worry. You got this, dude. You're not, like I said, you're not going to be on the bottom forever. Greatness is calling you. It's just a matter of putting the effort in. That's why you go through these sleepless nights. Because you're one of the few that actually take this shit seriously. Oh my god. Well, I'm sorry about your situation, ship collective. I hope it changes for you. And just remember, you're growing. If you're uncomfortable, you're growing. Just make the bad. Yes, Queen of Cups, someone that's so sweet, used to be naive. There is no greater woman that would give her whole heart and her life up for anybody. This is who the Queen of Cups is. And this is what you did to her. Yeah. Got her fucking crying on the floor. Broken glass all around her bare feet. How would you like it if that was you? You know what I'm saying? What if that was your sister? What if that was your mother, your grandmother, your auntie, your daughter? Huh? Your mom? How would you feel? Because that person, this person, is somebody's mom, is somebody's grandma, is somebody's sister, is somebody's daughter. You know what I'm saying? It's karma. Karma is coming with a vengeance because this person is vengeful. And it is going to be of a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Yep. And this is honest, as the Lovers came in the reverse. And that's air energy. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, the real star. So, let's see here. Sagittarius, female Sagittarius. We have here. Wow, that was pretty intense, huh, you guys? Yeah, I'm sure she is a Virgo. What is CO? I don't know what that is, Mike. Thank you guys for subscribing, liking, and share. Please like. I need a stream of hearts and faces and shit like that. Just like TikTok. It's the same thing. I need all that. Show me some love, you guys. I give you free reading. I give you all the shit that you want. At least give me some. It's free to like. It's free to like and share. So please, I would appreciate it. You know what I mean? Because I don't have to spend my free time doing this for you guys. I could literally be laying in bed and relaxing. So, I don't know. Also, one thing at a time. I was gonna do help me reach 1,000 subscribers, because if you help me reach 1,000 subscribers, I could do personal readings. I could teach tarot. I could do, well, I don't know if I'm gonna teach the tarot anymore. It was just a thought. It's just a matter of people wanting to learn. Then people hear you, they just don't listen, and it's frustrating to me. But anyways, yeah, you'll definitely get a personal reading, which means the more you watch in on this channel, we kind of sync like telepathically. And so if I say like bag, you'll look at a bag. That's how connected we'll be. It's just weird. It is a weird thing. And you would notice if you watch more. And you don't have to watch me, you can watch anybody else and same shit. So thank you guys for joining me this evening. I really do appreciate it. I feel like you're going to get financial stability here soon, and the person that helps you with the agenda is going to be regretful. But the person who helps you with a full, kind heart is going to be grateful. And so are you. So thank you so much for liking, sharing. Tell your friends, tell your family. Personal reads. I gotta reach 1,000 subscribers. Okay? And I gotta reach like a certain amount of view hours. So if you made it to the end of this video, just say, hey. Literally, that's it. And I will appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you guys for supporting. You know, this is for veterans. You're helping a veteran too when you push that like button, especially if you are a veteran. Yes. So just keep that in mind, collective. Keep that in mind. Anyways, I just got a guest here, so I guess I'll let you guys go. And thank you so much for tuning in. And I will see you guys on the next round when my hair's all fresh and sound. Crazy, huh? Remember, if you ever doubt something, it's probably true. It's probably, if you're asking if the person's going to come back, they're probably not going to come back. It's just common sense. Plus, why would you want them back? They left. You want to go through that crap again? I mean, really, if it didn't work the first 3 times and you actually leave, that should be it, because it's not going to work. Anyways, I know that from experience. I'm not a fucking therapist. I'm just trying to help through my own experiences. I hope that was a help. Thank you guys. Let me pull a card for you. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you, and we'll call it a night. Attachment issues. Yeah. Holding on too tightly. Insecure. This person is giving you a reason to be insecure. You're not a person to feel insecure. Look, right here. But heavy is the head that wears the crown, so to speak. Stop pushing their buttons and giving them reasons to feel insecure, and they won't feel that way. And feel like shit, and feel less than human. They're being passive-aggressive, passive shady. That's a form of bullying in a way. A subtle tune, you know. And through their hidden resentments, you'll see their truth, and the lies, all in between the lines. So, just be careful. Don't trust anybody, because they don't trust you. And you can't trust someone that can trust you. And it's like one big cycle. It's sad. It's just fucking sad. Anyways, thanks for being with me tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. And I'm so excited. Hopefully I have my decks from Intuitive Kev. Check him out at his handle, Intuitive Kev. And there's at Cosmic Wifey. And that's my girl. And then there's Shia Pila. That's her handle, at Shia Pila. Check her out. And that's my girl. And then Lumen Moon Tarot. So, thank you guys so much for joining me today. And I appreciate it. Damn, my legs are so fucking swollen. They hurt so bad right now. And this asshole cat wants to fucking scratch him. Scratch the hell out of him. Anyways, I'm gonna go give these cats some treats. Yeah, I'm gonna reward them for their bad behavior, because that's what parents do these days, don't you know? Sadly, my dog acts better than most kids. Addressing the white elephant. Maybe it's perspective you need to change. I don't know. I love you guys. Thanks for joining. Good night.